Personalised medicine is a fast-moving field that sees treatment and medicines tailored to a patient's genes as well as his or her environment and lifestyle. In a nutshell, it aims to give the right treatment to the right patient at the right time and can also work in a preventative sense. These cutting-edge sciences and omics really hit the news last year when President Obama launched the Precision Medicine Initiative, earmarking millions of dollars to upgrade research, clinical trials and DNA sequencing in the US. And the revolution is occurring on the side of the Atlantic too. The Brussels-based European Alliance for Personalised Medicine and its multi-stakeholder membership are of the view that targeted or tailored treatments are the way of the future and will save lives and will improve the quality of life for an aging population of 5 million potential patients across the EU. The technology is marching on and seems unstoppable. For example, the human genome was first sequenced less than 15 years ago and took some serious time and even more serious money. Today, the process takes a few hours and is relatively inexpensive at around $1,000 a time. As ever, big ideas often have to balance efficiencies and cost. This is nothing new. The inventor of Taylorism, one Frederick Taylor, who lived at the turn of the 19th century, is known as the father of scientific management. He was an expert in efficiency. Taylor believed that the components of any task could be and should be studied, measured, timed, and standardized to maximize efficiency and therefore profit. He was an advocate of the system over the man. His beliefs spread quickly and widely with many companies, Toyota among them, successfully using his principles. In a world in which populations are living longer and prices are increasing, the proponents of Taylorism will tell you that they like the idea of stopwatches in clinics to measure patients' appointments. They argue that patients' care should conform to the same ideas of value. That would apply to how long it might take a mechanic to fix a wing nut or a robot to brake, paint a new car. But can the standardization that is so vital to Taylorism in, for example, a car plant, really be applied to medicine? EAPM would agree not. The bottom line is that personalised medicine is an innovative, efficient and patient-centred alternative to the outdated, outmoded and out-the-door one-size-fits-all treatment model. And its proponents would tell you that it also has the potential to yield a maximum return on healthcare investment, a strong argument for decision makers in a time of austerity. Okay, there is value issue, and the great value debate needs to happen soon. Without doubt, there are key questions about the cost effectiveness of new and even existing treatments. But there is a solid argument that value should be defined by the customer, in this case, the patient. And as it turns out, the Toyota manufacturing model does not work in many cases and in many areas of medicine. We are not all the same. One size fits all is a waste of money in a lot of cases, simply because it doesn't work for a particular patient subgroup, for example. And there could be genomic issues, lifestyle issues, and, unfortunately, access issues when it comes to patients, their diseases, and their treatments. And anyway, to understand value, one must first understand a treatment and a medicine and consider what it can provide, weighed against cost and other considerations. When it comes to implementing personalised medicine, there are still plenty of barriers. In Europe today, there are often circumstances which some patients receive better care than others. One of the issues could be described as guideline fatigue. It turns out that the best healthcare professionals are not necessarily those who doggedly follow each guideline, but are more likely to be those who prioritise their time. Another could be the lack of patient power. Modern patients want empowerment and to have the illnesses and their treatment options explained in a transparent, understandable, yet not patronising manner to allow them to become more involved in a shared decision making. A third problem is an issue with end-of-life care. There's a growing perception today in Europe that patients often receive more care than they actually want. A step up in doctor-patient dialogue should lead to end-of-life care that is much more matched to what patients want and needs. And a fourth is policy engagement. There is a need for much more of this to further the goals of EAPM, all stakeholders, which ultimately mean getting politicians and civil servants to understand the value and societal benefits of personalised medicine. In tandem, there needs to be increased collaboration not only between those in the same discipline, but also between disciplines. There are many issues to contend with, but in the exciting and expanding world of personalised medicine, the patient should be king, not the system. Frederick's philosophy may have been tailor-made for Toyota, but it's certainly not tailor-made for modern medicine.